Oh my, that's a lot of lights up there, and this is also gonna be extremely awkward. Also, please don't get me. Please, okay, you fly the frick away. Hey there guys, my name is Blake, also known as the Nerd, and we're back with another episode of Pokemon Sword. Wait, what? Oh. Well, this is gonna kind of spoil a little bit of things. I didn't realize you could go up to the tower once you're done. But last time, we did the final two trials, and this episode was originally supposed to be the third and final. This episode was supposed to be us training Kubfoo to become an Urshifu, but the recording of that was accidentally deleted, so I have to recap alongside showing you guys footage from other people, with all due credit, of course. And then I'll go on to extra things. So originally, what was supposed to happen was we were supposed to head up here towards the very top of the tower, which I'm surprised you can climb up here. We're supposed to be trainers, but towards the top, as we get up there, I'll show you in a bit, since apparently you can actually go in here. I wonder if you can involve, like, unlimited amount of Kubfoos, maybe not. But, in here, you'd fight Mustard, who had his own Kubfoo. And once you beat that other Kubfoo, which, by the way, I recommend your Kubfoo being at level 70. They actually recommend it. If it's higher, then that means you can have an easier time. The last time I did it, my Kubfoo was like level 98 after being curb stomped at level 70, the recommended one. But once you were done, you were able to evolve your Kubfoo and Urshifu by having it look at the scroll, as you'll see right now. But once that was done, you have yourself an Urshifu. Now, since I did the water tower, obviously it's going to be the rapid strike form. There's also a single strike form, but I'll get into more details on how you can see that later on. Now, of course, you could do the Gigantamax as you see over here. It's not necessarily work. Depending on the form, of course, it would also take a different one. I realized that not all Kubfoos are adamant, as I saw from GTS, a little bit off topic. But, I just got lucky with my nature, and it was adamant. I wonder what the EVs are for this. Probably not sure, but you saw there was the Gigantamax, and how you're able to do this is, dang, I should definitely grind both of the attack and speed EVs. That is actually really good. I didn't think about it. But how you got it was you went through the Max Honey, Hopple Stair, obviously. You go around searching for the honey, you find the honey, and then you need 3 clumps of Max Mushrooms, which if you've already used the 3 clumps of Max Mushrooms that you got from the start on any of the Pokemon, you will need to do some Max Raid battles before you make the Gigantamax Urshifu a possibility. But you also did have a chance of finding Mustard once again using any Pokemon, not just specifically the Urshifu that you got afterwards. I can't show that off because it doesn't have most of my team members, so I'll provide a link to the closest thing that has all my team members in the description in case you want to see that for yourself. So that being said, since all that is done, what am I going to do for this episode, since that unfortunately has been cut out. Not by purpose, but by accident. I do want to show off one thing, or a couple things you can get when you actually complete the the Isle of Armor decks. Not very many things you can get, but I think it's pretty worth your time. Well, one of them is definitely worth your time. The other one is a nice addition. One of the items you can get is the Mark Charm, which increases the chance of finding a Pokemon with a mark. If you remember, Coco actually has a mark. That's what they call a mark Pokemon. Normally, I think those are a 5% chance of happening, which I got incredibly lucky if that's the case. But it does increase your odds. Of course, if you complete the Galar Dex, you have the Shiny Charm. The Isle of Armor Dex does not add up to that. It's its own separate thing. And for the Isle of Armor Dex, it wasn't actually that bad. Considering the fact that I have access to Pokemon Home, and I transferred a lot of those Pokemon, I've traded using the mobile app and whatnot. The only troublesome Pokemon were the ones that required trades, like Politoed and Porygon 2 and Porygon Z. I had to rely on the GTS for. The Slowking wasn't that bad because if you've gotten enough Diglets from the Diglett guy, you can actually get a Slowpoke with its hidden ability that holds the King's Rock, so that's a little bit easier. But some of the Pokemon you can get, or that are harder to get, you can evolve, or they're available in certain weather conditions in the Isle of Armor as well, so keep that in mind as well. Additionally, if I may kindly go over here, because this is another topic I want to talk about, as well as what we're doing next, which is why you see Kratos in there, as well as Coco later on, as well as a dark type you might have seen a little bit earlier. One of the other rewards you can get is, not in here, but here, is a Replica Gold Crown. Again, this is for completing the Isle of Armor Dex. It's actually a really good crown. I actually highly recommend it. But I'm going to go into my beret. Yes, I'm going to keep my current look. I just want to show that off. And that's pretty much all the rewards you get for completing the Galar Dex. There are currently 210 in the Dex, but if you're excluding all the Pokemon that are available in other areas, I think it narrows down to like 180 something. Because obviously Pokemon like Combee, Vespiquen, and Ditto are already available to you right off the bat. If you're wondering how you get Porygon, once you have the capabilities of Gigantamax and Urshifu and you give it that ability, you're able to get a Porygon. That's how you're able to do that. Also, I have not done everything here. Yeah, I don't think I will, because I think I'm missing like one more thing here, and that is a way for you to get like unlimited amount of like proteins and calciums, but not spending so much money. From what I've seen, that's the only thing I'm missing. Now, real quickly before I get into the final thing I want to do for this short episode, I will admit, I want to check my Roto Loto to see if I won any fabulous prizes, which is probably going to be another PP up, let's be real here. If it's anything more, I will be ecstatic. Okay, that's what I thought. It is a PP up. And of course, you can, once you're done with everything here, you can rematch Mustard, and you can rematch, what's her name? Clara. You can rematch those if you want. And maybe I'll do that with my full team now that we're, done with everything here, quote unquote. And if you've seen the battle footage, you're kind of caught up. So the one thing I want to do is I want to show off some of the bonus things you could do once you're done with the in-game stuff for Isle of Armor. Obviously, mine is the battle with Clara and whatnot. And the reason why I have Dark-type Pokemon is because this area right here. Let me show off. I guess not a new team member, but something I've used competitively. Crawdont. Adaptability. Not Life Orb, but a Sulfest. It's just going to be there for what we're doing right now. But once we're done with the little thing I'm showing off, I will go ahead and deposit it onto the PC and get my full team in here. But if we talk to you after beating the Mustard battle, the second Mustard battle, you can go into Restricted Sparing, which is based on the type of Pokemon you use. Think of it as like the Battle Dome, the fourth generation, except you have 3 Pokemon of the same type instead of just 1, and you don't select the type you go against. More so, it is randomly generated. And like that, you can't use any legendary Pokemon. You can use like the legendary trios or like the legendary Tapus when those come out. Basically, any Pokemon that are in the Galar Dex, the Isle of Armor Dex, and the Crowned Hunter Dex when that comes out. I've already done a couple here. Steel and Fighting. But the main reason I have 2 of my Dark-type team members is because the type I have most common is Dark. So I have Kratos up front, I have Coco, and I have Crawdont, who again will be just temporary for this part of the thing. And of course, I'm also using the Battle Tower thing because Toby Fox. The only counter to the National Dexters. I know, I said it was going to shut. Oh gosh. Is this what I get for talking about the National Dexters? Probably. Let's be real, that's probably, and you probably have Water Absorb. These are mostly competitive Pokemon, so I don't think I'm going to do 5 times. Which, the game does say if you do it 5 times, you win, which is not true. If you get more than... You can keep going for more than 5, but if you get up to 5, you'll get battle points. So this is a really good way to get battle points in case you need it. But otherwise, it's a pretty good challenge. And I gotta say it's a little bit more challenging than the Battle Tower, which you can cheese out using legendary Pokemon. So if you're looking for ways to not use legendary Pokemon, this is the way you're gonna go. But I didn't get to go until I get 5, and then I'm just gonna opt out. Either that or win lose the whole thing. But you're also gonna see you're very limited on healing. That almost knocked you out. Holy cow, that's pretty brutal. At least I Dynamax because that's going to hurt. Actually, not that much. If I didn't Dynamax, it would have hurt a little bit more. Let's go for Max Quake just to finish it off. And then, what Pokemon do you have? Because again, it is completely random. I'm not sure what you might have, but... Yeah, if it counteracts my Tyranitar, we're in for a real treat. I'll say that much. So, Seismitoad, Tentacruel. Well, I'm glad I, first off, raised my special defense. Oh, that's right, I have the Bright Powder. That Waterfall missing. I guess you can cheese it out with Bright Powder, although the first 2 times I never really did that. And I don't see a purpose as to why I should do that. But there you go, in case you need a way to cheese it out. Carry Bright Powder. You'll never lose. No, okay, I'm +2 in special defense, so I think a couple Ice Punches should do a lot. Can you tell I've done a lot of EGC if I'm thinking really competitively? Because normally, when I do in-game battles, it's like, oh hey, let me do this. Oh, the freeze! Wow, so really, that Seismitoad was the only really beneficial thing. And the only thing that really did damage. Unless you thaw out. Oh gosh. Oh, that's not bad. Okay. So I guess the Seismitoad was the only thing that did damage because the Tentacruel missed the Waterfall because of the Bright Powder. Oh, that's why. I see. Well, this is interesting. I mean, if this is like one of my competitive Pokemon that I have in my my game, this wouldn't be a problem. But this is an in-game team. Aside from the Crawdont, I have to go for Stab. Oh, and also, yeah, new moves. That stings. That's right, because in grassy terrain, it can go first with that move. Gotta say, if you have Rillaboom on your team, and it has grassy terrain, that's a really good move for it, competitively at least. And each time we earn 3 BP, and by the 5th one, I think it increases it by 10. Well, it multiplies it by 10 for that specific one. As you can see, you can either choose to continue, or you can continue and have your Pokemon restored. You can heal up to 2 times, so use those very wisely, I will say that much. Otherwise, you just use them sparingly. By the time you reach the 5th one, you're gonna have a nightmare. Speaking of, good. Good. I love accidentally giving you a special defense boost. It's fine. Most of my Pokemon are physical anyways. The question is, do I want to switch into my Crawdont right now? Yeah. I really don't have much of a choice. I could Ice Punch, but that's not really a smart option. It really isn't. I'm fully aware that both of my Pokemon are weak to grass. Oh, dig. Oh, dig. And I can't protect. And I can't protect. So what I will have to do is... Oh! I was about to say, what I will need to do is just waste a move, but I didn't realize that Sand Slash would have been faster. And it lived anyways. Oh boy. I may need to use my healing soon because I didn't realize that the Sand Slash has to be faster, and like 2 out of my team, 3 team members would actually be lower than half. That's not good. Oh, and to add insult to injuries, here's a Kingler. Do I Dynamax? Do I Dynamax? Or do I go for Adaptability Stab Knockoff? see what it holds. Wow. Okay, so I'm slower. Okay, so Crawdon is slower than a Sandslash, but it's completely faster than a Kingler. I see how it is. Yeah, I'm gonna Dynamax. I mean, use the healing. I want to try to get the 5, but at this rate, it might be a little bit more trickier than I think it will be. I'm gonna go into Coco. I think Coco's my best bet here. Coco the Social Ball, I should say. And then... let's X-Scissor. Not gonna risk. I'm not gonna risk the Throat Chop. It's already gonna faint anyways, so there's no point. There we go, down goes Kingler. So, what is your last Pokemon? Sandstorm subsided, of course. I could Dynamax Coco here. I haven't done it yet. Crocodile. You know what? That may not be a bad idea, especially... oh, it doesn't have Intimidate. Never mind. Let's just go for Cross Chop. I'm not worried about Dynamaxing Coco. I should have Dynamaxed it then! Had I known it was gonna miss, I should have just went for the Dynamax because... well, accuracy! What the crap is that, right? Well, it's only gonna be once, so... let's give it all in. What?! That was even a crit! Come on! A crit should totally... you have weakness policy? Are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me? So this stupid Crocodile is going to take out my entire team? Never mind, he's using the Sand Tomb. We're in the clear. But I need to heal so badly. Oh my gosh. Yeah, as you can see, it's not the easiest thing. It is absolutely not the easiest thing. And I'm using in-game team. Like, I've used this with some of my more competitive Pokemon, and it's still not the easiest thing. I am so lucky I made out of that alive. I made through that whole thing alive. Yes, I need to heal. I need to heal so badly. No more did I need the healing than right now. Why did he always start out with Pokemon I can't do jack against? That is very, very concerning. Especially if it's not Creamy. Alright, well. I can conceive of what I need to do here. Like, weakness policy just be no problem, but I need to go for Max Rockfall. It's Stab. I have to go for Stab. Otherwise, if I go for Max Quake, yes, that would work with the special defense, but I would not last another turn. Either that might have been the worst idea, and I could have gone for the Max Quake and then gone for the Max Rockfall instead. Well, either way, I'm just gonna go for Max Quake, just in case the next Pokemon is very specially attackive. Specially attackive. Is that even a word? I don't think it is. This Max Rockfall. Does it knock you out? Barely. Yep, okay, I need to get off that Max Quake the next turn. Otherwise, it's not going to be good. Otherwise, it's not going to be good at all. Max Quake, I don't care anymore. Okay, I was about to say, you don't, there's no priority special move, is there? For Alcremie. It's not Grassy Glide, is it? I'm surprised they actually never did like a priority move for like all the terrains. Just grassy terrain. Not one for misty terrain, not one for electric terrain. I guess then again, if you were to do it that way, that would be kind of broken, but not by much. Intimidate, that's fine. I do have the Bright Powder. I'm not the fastest thing because it's an in-game Tyranitar and not a... oh, Taunt. Oh no! I don't have any status moves. It's not like that crippled me one bit, so you just wasted your turn. Or you are smart. Oh boy. Well, good news is, Gyarados isn't that hard to deal with, unless for some reason this Gyarados is Surf instead of something like Waterfall or something, in which case that's kind of bad, but I can crunch. Not gonna risk Stone Edge missing. Oh, Scald! Don't get the burn! Okay, good. Well, I already have my Tech Lord once. I don't need that to happen again. Thank you for your concern. Rocky Helmet? Don't you think that's a bit much? Don't you actually think that's a bit much? I'm not gonna risk Kratos. Kratos, you need to get back in here. We gotta get him up for our main man, Crawdon. I actually did have a Skunk Tank I wanted to use, or Grimmsnarl, but then we'd face the weakness to Steel, and I'm not a big fan of that. So let's just Crab Hammer this thing. This is a Gnome faster, and I can do more damage, and look at that, it's knocked out. Good thing I have an emergency Crab. Ah yes, my emergency Crab. And I have the emergency butter too, just in case it does me no justice, and I end up eating it anyways. No need to heal, unless both Kratos and Kronon goes out, and it's Coco again, in which case I will need to heal. Oh, Pyukumuku. You know, over the course of my competitive, I used to think Pyukumuku wasn't that bad, but then I started going against it competitively, and it's like the most annoying Pokemon ever. Seriously, if you go up against the Pyukumuku, I am so sorry for you. Like, you have my consent. I am very sorry for you. I'll have to risk it all. You're probably gonna go for counter. Stone Edge! Here comes the counter. Critical hit? Yep, that's gonna do more than the counter. What is this? Oh no! Oh no! My crab! No, my crab! Why would you do this to my crab? Son of a gun! This is why Pyukumuku is friggin' annoying and competitive. Outside of competitive, this is deep. It's bad, but in competitive, super annoying. If you're one of those people that brings Pyukumuku, I'm sorry, but you're just gonna be the vein of everyone's existence. Also, I have to darken that. Innards out. That's not a problem. Oh my gosh, this is the dark one, and I have to. Why? Why? Just why? And of course, it's Heracross. I can't do much about it. I guess I'll obstruct just to see what it wants to do. It's probably going to use a fighting type move. So in this way, maybe I might do a little bit more to it. All right, defense is lowered by 2. The sandstorm's up, and it's faster. Of course it is. And I can't. What'd I do? Wait, I haven't Dynamax. Okay, that might be my only option. That might be my only option at this point. Like, what I do, I can't really do anything. Realizing I have not Dynamax, I have the Max Darkness. I have the Max Darkness. I have to hope that this close combat doesn't knock me out. I live, and I'm able to do this. Otherwise, yeah, I'm not going to get the 30 BP, and that would be the first time ever that I haven't done it. But that showed up the kind of rewards you get with the crown and counting it the 30 BP, so it would be the worst thing out there. Being an idiot and go for Mega Horn. Okay, you're an idiot and you went for Mega. That still killed! Wow, that was Coco's first time being Dynamax in like ever. And of course it frickin' doesn't matter because Heracross is. Ugh! I'm sorry, I don't mean to be this angry, but like, wow, that's kind of busted actually. And there's no way my freaking Tyranitar beats this thing. I'll be surprised if it does. There it is, yep. And you didn't miss, of course. Well, that's it, folks! That's the thing. I didn't make it at 5 because, of course, freaking Pyukumuku with counter's annoying! 3 victories. I hate Pyukumuku. But you get the gist of it. It's a challenge, and I do a lot better with more competitive Pokemon. And to be fair, I could have gone with some other Pokemon, like Grimmsnarl or something, that could have easily done more, but oh well. I'm not that upset, to be frank, but oh my gosh, that's really kind of bothersome. So I think I will take on, no, I don't want that. B29, you need to come in. You've gotten the spotlight the least. Neffany too. Topper is level 79, so he's not going to be part of this next upcoming thing that I want to do. But I think the not nicknamed Scolipede will. I wish there was a place you can actually nickname your Pokemon, because you have to go into the main island in order for you to do that. So you're playing. What are you playing on here? Oh my gosh, are you playing Pokemon? He's playing the Pixel Pokemon game on his Switch. What is it called? It doesn't tell me. Pokemon Quest, I think that's what it is. Of course he's playing that. Hello there, Blakely. Care to have a battle with little old me? Woohoo! That's what I like to hear. Well, there's no time like the present, right? Let's get it started. Oh, wait. Do we not go into the arena? Okay, I was about to say, are we fighting in the dojo itself? Now, you will get to see a little bit of the Pokemon you might have seen if you've seen the video in the description, so I'm not sure they're higher leveled, so this might have been the worst idea. Not only to start off this with higher level Pokemon that you might have, but also start off with Kratos for absolutely no reason. I'm not sure. He may be in the high levels, and who can win some EXP points off each other. Okay, so, okay, that's not bad. That is actually not bad. I remember when I first did this battle, I thought, hey, I can do this with Poe over here, but yeah, you need a lot more than just one Pokemon in order to do this. I could actually go into Scolipede. It does have poison points, so I can poison it. But I don't know if it has something like Stone Edge. I think this would be a good actual battle debut for the newer team member, Scolipede here. Scolipede, let's see what you got. You're gonna fake out? Oh, you're gonna close combat. Well, I wasted your fake out at least. Now, does it have anything like Stone Edge or something? I don't think it does. Can he get poisoned as well? Yeah! I may not have gotten lucky in the arena thing, but man, am I getting lucky with this Scolipede. And I'm faster too, so that's pretty good. So what I want to do here? Wow, the Sandstorm Poison combo is really threatening. That's good to know. I guess the only move I can use is Poison Jab. Because I'm going for Mega Horn, wouldn't do that much. How much is this going to do? Ooh, that's good. Oh, Blaze Kick. I forgot that was a thing! Scolipede, that's fine, you did your job, you got the poison. And there's a Sandstorm, and it's A-okay. Everything is A-okay. I'm sorry your first debut had to end up like this. But your sacrifice was not in negative. Because at least you took out the Mind Shell. That's all we need in our lives. Also, B29. I forgot about him. Speaking of, now, I think the next one he sends out is automatically Luxray. Unless I'm thinking something else, in which case I might switch it to B29. Called it. There we go. See, if I went for B29, it would have been totally screwed. But since I didn't do that, it's not 100% screwed, but rather not screwed at all. So it's Earthquake. Oh, Play Rough. I forgot about this. There's the Bright Powder activated for that, but it didn't. Oh well, at least the attack did get lured again. We're not gonna knock it out. Well, maybe next turn. Maybe, just maybe next turn, we might be able to knock it out. With Crunch. Miss? Nope. You live, which is fine. All according to plan, probably. We're gonna Crunch, and we're gonna knock you out. Good. So even though I had the Intimidate, that didn't really matter. Luxray, not that big of a threat. Okay. Corviknight is next. I don't have any electric Pokemon. I don't want to send a Poe, so maybe, just maybe, I think it's time for B29. I think B29 is my best bet. Plus, I feel bad for B29. I did not use... I think I only used it like once throughout this whole DLC because I knew it was a traded Pokemon and could get more experience. But then Topper comes in. It's like level 79. He may even be rarely used in the upcoming DLC Crown Tundra. Not upcoming. It's coming out in November. What am I talking about? So that's a thing. I guess that's Scald. I don't know how to speed it. Oh! Your screen setup. That's right. Hopefully I can get the burn, so I can do this awesome burn Whirlpool combo. No Sandstorm, but I could keep going with the Scald until I get the, oh, Brave Bird. Maybe not. No, it should still be fine. B29, I'm glad you're holding on in there. You just needed to get the burn so I can pull up a Whirlpool, please. Nope. Maybe I should just go for Whirlpool instead. This is not the time to think about camping. This is the time about not turning back to your small fishy form. Which might happen. That might be ranged for schooling. Oh, no. No, does the schooling go after that happens? I think it does. Or not. We will never know. Unless the Whirlpool will do some damage, if anything. So that'll give me, like, some decent time to actually heal up, so that way we don't get to that phase. This Carbonite is already powerful as it is. I don't need that to, like, knock out my fish. My giant fish made of 29. Okay, you could go from the Brave Bird. Unless it's a crit, we should be fine. We're fine. I think the Whirlpool's gonna knock it out. So that was a pretty smart choice for me to go for that move instead. B29 still proving the point. His point. You know, her point. I'm sorry. I get the genders confused. Nacho's a minute 3-9. I'm gonna send out Komo-o, and I do have Nefni. I do have Nefni. We're good on that terms. So never mind about me saying, oh, we're screwed because I didn't bring out the right Pokemon. We're fine because I have a Carbonite, Steel Flying, could get hit by a fighting type move, but I prefer it didn't do that. It's got pressure, so throw whatever move you want, and I've got Brave Bird with your name on it. Clinger Soul. Oh, you want all of your things raised. Well, I mean, unless you lived as Brave Bird, that was kind of pointless. That is honestly kind of pointless. But, let's Brave Bird. Let's knock you out. Oh, what? Oh, it actually mattered. Crap. Well, this stinks. Aura Sphere. Good. That's gonna knock you out. No, it's not. We're good. 41 HP. Iron Head, just knock the sting out, Nefni. We don't need to deal with Komo-o anymore. Alright, so time for the grand debut of Poe's evolution. Which is weird because it didn't evolve and it's also... Oh wait, never mind. No. We have one more Pokemon. Coco, we haven't seen much of you. I mean, we did see you Dynamax for a little bit, but then Heracross decides to, like, Mega Horn. The one time I could use the Sash on this thing, or a Focus Band or something, and of course I didn't bring it. Let's Cross Chop. I'll play rough. Coco, you take it? Yep, you took it well. And of course you miss! Why? That's the second time it's missed Cross Chop, and it's the whole time on the Isle of Armor. I'm surprised it didn't knock me out with Play Rough. So ridiculous, man. Okay, I was about to say second time, really? But no. That time wasn't even a crit. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? And of course you don't miss. Sure. What is the accuracy Cross Jump? I think it's like 90 still. Let me check the accuracy. It should not be that low of accuracy. It's probably 80 or something. 80, yep, and missed twice. Once here and once in the survival thing. Well, at this point, I'm not afraid of standing up, Poe. It's level 100, it can destroy your freaking ass. It probably will anyways, because it's super low on health anyways. Let's not even waste my time. Let's go for Searching Strikes. Yeah, as you can see, I kind of over-leveled Poe over here. Like I mentioned before, I reset to 98, and it was like, eh, you know what? Two or, you know, like, candies, or I think I actually leveled it up to like 99 with one candy, and then as I was grinding a couple competitive Pokemon, I decided, why not? Or actually, as I was like grinding for completing the decks, I was like, yeah, you know what, why not? Level 100. Let's keep it going. And I think, I don't need the Gigantamax it, but I think for this purpose, it would be kind of funny if I did that. So, why not? And this is the dark form, by the way, in case you can tell. Let's go for GMX Rapid Flow. We're like 25 levels ahead. I don't see why not. Plus, I have not seen the Gigantamax form in person. I've seen it, obviously, through previews, but for the water one, it should be good. Oh my gosh, I love the blue of that. Yo, and the things hanging down the blue. That looks incredible. Oh my gosh. Okay, I like the G-Max form way better for the Rapid Strikes than the red one. The red one looks nice with the mouth open and whatnot, but oh my gosh. That is so gorgeous. Like, don't get me wrong, that looks intimidating with the red and whatnot, but like the blue, oh my gosh. It floats so perfectly. This is the ultimate battle you guys have waited for. Mouth closed and whatnot. And it's just so calm whenever it does that. Oh. It lived. I thought it would have knocked it out. But I guess not. Well, anytime is better than never to like use Max Knuckle to finish it up. Or I can go for... Yeah, I'm gonna go for Max Knuckle. It will have no effect if I use Max Mindstorm. Well, that's a pretty cool move. And the G-Max one just hits regardless of ability. I'm not sure if it goes through like evasiveness raises or accuracy drops or anything like that. Obviously it goes through accuracy drops, but no, it still goes through accuracy and evasiveness drops because G-Max and Dynamax moves don't really... They don't rely on that so much. In fact, they ignore it altogether. Battles with you are so much fun lately, and my Pokemon seem happy too. And he goes back to playing Pokemon Quest. Alright, well, it's time for me to... Do I heal from that? No, I need to go... Well, I need to deposit my Poe because... unfortunately, it'll be Poe's final Spotlight because it's overleveled as crap. We'll bring back... Who is... Not so overleveled. I think I'll bring back Roger. I need to heal, and then the last thing I need to do is I need to go battle Clara again, because she might have different Pokemon, plus I have not battled her after beating the story. It's good to know that when you beat the story, Mustard still has the same Pokemon. Oh! I guess when you complete the Pokedex, Hob goes away. I didn't realize that. Huh. Interesting.
Hey, Blackley! You can help me out with my training? That's what I'm talking about. Come on, let's go to the battle court.
Or we could do it from right here, you know. But, this is the battle you have with her afterwards, and she only has 4 Pokemon. Oh, she has the Drapion! Did I lead off with... Oh, I led off with Kratos. Of course! The one time we lead off with Kratos, and it's actually kind of beneficial because I have Earthquake. Good to know.
Still working on getting stronger, so don't go laughing if I don't do well.
It's good to know I have a backup plan for what I need to do after I beat you. Thanks for the advice. Alright, so let's go for Earthquake. Oh, she's already low leveled. Lower level. Ha! I don't even need to wait for you to... I don't even need to wait for me to beat you. I can already laugh as it is.
You have to do more and take a loose heart. I'm getting better every day.
I kind of forgot what her voice sounds like, so that's why I was kind of like mumble jumble like whatever that was. Next Pokemon is Sky. You know what? No. I think for this whole battle, I'm gonna keep Kratos in. Kratos has had an unfortunate series of events throughout this episode, and it needs to make a... why would you protect? Why on earth would you protect? That's mean. Well, at least a Sandstorm. You know, in case you live with a little bit of HP. Mega Horn. Not hopefully... Nope. We're fine. Cute as I am, we clever moves. Sure you are. I mean... Oh gosh! And you're winking. Oh good! Gishi's underage. Thanks for triggering the FBI. I appreciate that. I'm sure she's like, maybe... She'll look... I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell with her age. Oh, that's right. You have wheezing. I would need to switch anyways. It's kind of hard to tell what her age would be. I have to make an assumption that she would have to be between 16 and 18. Because knowing Japan and their anime-like characters in games, they always have to be very young. Otherwise, it would be totally legal. Though, I'm seeing 16 with her, I'm not gonna lie. Like, looking at her a little bit more and more, I'm seeing, like, 16. But I could be totally wrong if, like, someday Game Freak releases her official age at just, like, 20. I'm like, oh, really? She looks 16. But chances are, it's probably 16. As with every type of media in Japan, something's gotta be 16. Okay, I'm going to stop talking my ages before. Well, I mean, it won't get worse before I ramble on about that. Why are you using Protect? You're just stalling out the battle. Yeah. There's your ideal way of stalling out the battle is Protect. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention this earlier when I was talking about the towers. And it looks like apparently you can go back into the towers I showed you guys before, but if you choose one tower, you cannot go to the other one. So if you have additional Kubfoos, you cannot get the other one in order for them to evolve into the single strike Urshifu in my case, or the rapid strike Urshifu if you chose the other one. Just a fair warning. Pick wisely, and unless you have extra accounts, which I think you don't need the DLC for all of them, unless you do, which I could be wrong on that, then, yeah, you're stuck with that one form for a while, and you will need to trade with others. But you do get the other form right off the bat in your deck, so you don't need to worry about having both of them. Who do I send up for this one? Actually, you know what? Alongside Tyranitar or Kratos needing the Spotlight, Coco needs the Dynamax. I need to have a proper Dynamax.
Still not pulling any punches, I see. Not that I care anything.
You're gonna regret that soon. And they put way more punches in. What are you talking about? Well, time to give Coco the proper Dynamaxing that it ever so needs. It was wrongfully done. It was wrongfully done in the first thing we did here. Well, the good news is for you guys, you might have seen a loss for the first time in the series of this Let's Play. So it may not be bad for a lot of you. Who knows?
I just love the better time to dream bigger and be bigger.
And it's just regular Dynamax, so you don't need to worry about a G-Max form. Good thing she doesn't have a G-Max Barber, otherwise it would have hit her a lot more. It's just a Slowbro. Slowbro's better than Garbodor. I approve of a regular Dynamax Slowbro than a G-Max Garbodor. AKA a waste of a G-Max slot. That could have gone to any other Pokemon, personally. I know I'm probably getting a lot of flack for that, but still, that's how I feel. Ooh. Well, Marvel's will be, and that's good. So I'll say, hey, in the high percent... Uh-oh. Come on, you can live this. Oh, yeah. We took that for days. What was it? What was that anyways? Focus Blast? I don't know what that would have been. I'll have to do my research later on. But, finally, Coco gets the Dynamax. Oh, yeah, that's right. One of his abilities is Quick Draw. And that did knock out Coco, surprisingly. I thought that would have knocked out Coco and would have lost our Dynamax. But I'm honestly fine with that. Here, take some butterflies to the face. Some glowy, colorful butterflies to the face. Okay, I'm actually glad that the final battle I had went a lot smoother than the first battle, and admittedly a little bit better than the second one, although I didn't really use Coco that much as well for that one. There we go! That's all 3 battles you can do once you're done with the in-game story.
Oh, come on! What a drag, but I guess it was also kind of fun.
I laughed.
As strong as ever. But I think I'm beginning to get it. Hey, thanks for helping me out.
And I guess you can battle her as much times as you want, so... In case you have Pokemon to train up in terms of levels, there you go, you can do that. But nothing beats good old Chansey, so... I guess what I should do now is heal up. And I believe I'll go ahead and sign off not only this episode, but the Isle of Armor episodes for Pokemon Sword. And the next time that we meet... It's going to be months from now. Probably it's going to be the Crown Tundra, unless Game Freak does like a little bonus thing, like they show off a Galarian form before the Crown Tundra, like in August or something. And then I showed it up before the main game of Crown Tundra. Which I don't think they will do that, but who knows? But otherwise, that is it. Not only for the Isle of Armor, but also all of my Pokemon here. Who is... Oh, it's Scolipede. Well, Scolipede is the new, Flapple in terms of producing lines. Anyways, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time in the Crown of Tundra, or if you're not interested in that, any other video that I do. Until we meet again, please do remember to take care. Heracross and Pukamuka did these two dirty, and I don't like that.